Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z-Bird Zidell. If you're out there and this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button. And for all the regular viewers, please hit that like button. Do us a favor and leave a thumbs up in the comment section if you're listening to this on YouTube.
Need that thumbs up.
We need the thumbs up. So, like, you know what I mean? We're out today fucking shoveling snow. We're putting it out all out here for you. Give us the thumbs up, guys. But with me, as always, I got my main man, Anthony Wig Splitting Sciulli.
What's up, buddy?
Johnny, the Cheek Buster Risotto.
What's up? What's up?
And then, dude, we're just going to go with the OG name because this weekend he came up. Moneyline Welsh.
I mean,
what up?
That's what I do.
Yeah.
That's what I do. So, crazy little weekend in Pittsburgh, huh? A lot of shit going on. Crazy fire in Southside yesterday. I think 15th Street. Is that where it's at?
It says between 10 and 12.
Yeah, so wherever the barbershop is, where BJ works at. BJ's from Hazelwood, BJ Phillips. That whole building caught on fire, and they knocked it down today, and he lost all of his barber equipment. So they started a GoFundMe for him. You could find it on Greenfield's Finest Podcast Twitter, and we'll put it on Facebook and shit, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if you want to help BJ out, go donate to that. He could definitely use a couple bucks because he lost all of his hair-cutting equipment, and that dude's been cutting hair forever, so I'm assuming he had a shit ton of shit.
That'd be like an electrician getting his Elvis tool stolen.
Yeah,
you know
his
what I
truck
mean?
stolen or some shit like that. So we're trying to get BJ a couple bucks so he get his equipment back. So if you want to do that, that'd be very nice of you. But that fire was fucking crazy.
It looked like some movie shit. I thought for sure you'd be in the thick of things down there.
No, I was up in the suburb. Jack was in the suburbs, man. I literally wasn't down there all day yesterday. I was getting phone calls. People like, dude, looking for videos and shit, like looking for me to go live. Like,
dude, you put up on your balcony. I mean,
it would have been crazy off my balcony. Like I would have been taking in smoke.
Yeah.
Again, but it looked nuts. It started collapsing. They knocked down they knocked down like almost all of it today, and they're cleaning it up. It's still a mess down there.
Did any other buildings get affected by it?
No, I mean just like the two sides. I think there was two storefronts in that building, the barbershop, and then there was like a bunch of apartments up top. The building was like 100 years old, but like it was separated because like I think it's on the corner, and then you have the bank. You have the bank's parking lot, and then the bank. So like,
so that bank's gone too?
No, the bank's fine.
Huh.
Yeah. Because the parking lot's separate.
I was going to say, it looked like it was a nice, clean paved parking lot. I, for some reason, could not figure out.
Yeah, there's a First National,
where the hell it was.
and then there's the parking lot, and then the building that caught on fire.
It's like all the way down by Kogo's, right?
Yeah, but on the other side.
Yeah.
Dude, it was funny. I text Jack, like, what building was it? Like, it wasn't on, like, every news channel.
Right. That's what I mean. People were hitting me up for, like, breaking news. Like, I don't know, motherfucker. Go on Twitter. That's where I get all my news from. Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Greenfield's Finest Podcast just fucking licking bets.
Cleaned up. I mean, you had a huge – you want to go talk about yours real quick?
I'm the best golf handicapper
by far
in Greenfield history. I mean, with Greenfield Hazelwood history, best golf handicapper that ever existed. Probably Pittsburgh, maybe the universe. But, like, we'll start with Greenfield. Brooks Koepka was plus $5,100. That's insane for Brooks to be that high. I was scrolling through the old gambling site FanDuel, and I'm looking, trying to get my pick. And he's been on my radar because like he's not been playing great, but like he's capable of fucking like winning whenever.
Yeah.
So I looked and I saw those odds, and I was like, well, this is it. This is definitely what I'm rolling with. So I threw 100 on that to win 5,100.
That's fucking awesome.
And then he chipped in for
Dude, that chip was like no easy chip.
No, it was.
I was like an impossible chip.
He was he had the momentum. He was gonna win that tournament without that chip in. But like that just I was like, all right, well, I just won $5,100.
Dude, I texted you because I didn't even know you bet on him. I was like,
I
know that's your man.
Because every time, like, how many times have I picked a dude finish in second place? I usually say like that day, like, dude, I got fucking Jason Day. I win $7,000 if he wins today, and then fucking he like shits the bet on the fucking 16th hole, and everybody laughs at me. So I didn't tell anybody this time. I was going to keep my fucking mouth shut if somebody asked. You know what I mean? But like, I wasn't putting it out there. And then I hit for 5,100 right before the fucking Super Bowl. And Andy, dudes came over to my crib, and they're like, "Why are you being all weird?" And I just said it all. I was so high. I was like, dude, if he wins this, like, dude, I won 5,100. And Andy's like, "What place is he in?" I was like, "First." He's like, what hole is he on? I was like, the 16th. He's like, "What the? You're being very casual." And I was like, "Dude, weed's crazy."
Inside, I'm a wreck.
Twitch came up to my house and he was watching it with us, and he's like, "What the fuck's going on, dude? Hijack, Mr. Personality over here hasn't said one fucking word." I was like, "Dude, I'm having the time of my life. I'm sorry I can't entertain you
Party's
fucking guys."
inside.
Yeah, right. I'm telling myself jokes and I'm fucking cracking up.
Having conversations by yourself in your head.
Told yourself 5,100 jokes.
Yeah. And then I lost pretty much all of my Super Bowl bets though, but I didn't go crazy because like I put them all in prior because I knew if I hit that I didn't want to like get back in there and like, all right, let's put $5,000 on fucking Tampa Bay, which like I'm very capable of doing something that fucking stupid when it comes to gambling. So thank God I don't drink anymore because if I was drunk, it would have been fucking a bloodbath on that. Or I could have won.
If you'd have took Tampa Bay,
I wouldn't have took Tampa Bay.
I won
took the
5,100, but I broke even.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I'm down 200.
I'm down 200. That's what would have happened. Like, I went from 5,100 to minus 200. But all right, well, I mean, that wasn't that bad. At least I hit that golf bet.
Yeah.
But no, I'm cashing in on that, and then like I said, I didn't do great during the Super Bowl props, but I think you did, didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, you were boasting on the internet.
Yeah.
You were internet boasting.
Yeah, I had to. We put some content out there for the fans.
Yeah.
Let them know we're not gonna. I had the coin toss. I hit that. Then the first kickoff to not be a touchback. That was like a plus. I think it was like plus 250. And then here's the thing. Pat McAfee was saying that ball, they only use that ball one time. So they're not, and then they take it and put it in the Hall of Fame. They're not allowed to scuff it up and shit like the other balls. So it's like kicking a piece of plastic. He said that first ball does not go as far as a regular ball.
Oh, really?
That was good information to have.
Yeah, it was good information to have. Something maybe like you should have shared with somebody.
I literally caught it. I'll get into this later, but I literally caught it while I was at Burns' house. I'm telling these dudes, and then like trying to get Davis like to learn how to bet on the internet. Never mind,
Yeah. Good luck. I seen a viral clip going that dudes had the same to bet and they were going crazy. I was like, fuck, I didn't even know that was I didn't know that was a bet. Those Super Bowl fucking props. It's like reading an encyclopedia after a while, dude. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? It's just fucking so monotonous, like fucking over. You could bet on fucking anything. Lost the coin toss. I'm bad at the coin toss.
Was Yogi right on the coin toss?
Yogi was right.
Was he?
Yeah, I faded Yogi. Lost.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Yogi's kid. He's like, my kid's always right on the coin toss.
If his kid picked it wrong, he wouldn't tell you.
So I'm not a Pat McAfee guy. I recently followed him on Twitter. I don't think he's funny at all. I mean, I don't hate him or anything. I just think those dudes are pretty corny. So if they want to start a rivalry with us, I'm game.
Yeah.
But I did hear him. I see him tweet that he had 30 grand on the coin toss and he had tails. And I'm thinking in my head like, I mean, this dude's had a pretty cool life. He's pretty lucky. Like, good shit happens to him. Like, I'm gonna ride with this guy over Yogi.
Right.
Yogi wins.
Yogi wins.
Yep.
How much do you think Yogi had on it?
Probably $100.
Yeah.
You think he put that much?
Yeah. Or maybe $15. Who knows?
Well, Yogi's like, I mean, dude, I didn't win the game because Chiefs didn't come through, but I hit at least 20. Seriously, not to brag, like 22 out of 25 prop bets. You know what I mean? So I'm up like.
Is that? I mean, did he really say that?
I swear to God.
Yeah. No. I mean, yeah. That's.
He hit 22 out of 25. So I'm up really I'm up like $1.50 somehow, but I'm like, if you hit 22 out of 25, like you should be up more than that.
Yeah, where you putting fucking
$6 on it.
Yeah, we're not going to unit shame though.
No.
My brother came over with a giant sheet of paper. I'm like, you having fun over there? And he was just, he didn't even know what the fuck was like. You can't keep track of all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Wait, he got that free $1,000 too.
He did get that free 1,000.
Yeah, free. Yeah.
What, do you know the details of that? Why?
On Barstool, on their thing, if you had to sign up, do this certain $100 live bet, everyone got entered to win $1,000 free bet the next day, and apparently everybody won. They gave it to everybody.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I was like, fuck.
I mean, you obviously have to bet it, but I mean, $1,000 to fucking play with is fucking.
He took the
fun.
Mavs last night. I don't know if they won or not.
I don't know. I know he texted me. I don't know if they did or not.
What to check on it after?
Dude, could I put $1,000 on Kupka to win the fucking and won $51,000.
Yeah.
I can't start betting 1,000 like now.
Get that sent to your
As soon as I won it, the 51, I was like, man, I should have bet 2. My brother was like, here we go.
Yeah.
I bet 2 sometimes because, like, for some reason, like First National Bank, Parkville Bank, fucking, it's the worst bank on earth, and it will not let me. It will not let me deposit money into my fucking into like any gambling.
You have to like go buy a fucking gift card.
Yeah, right.
Or Venmo,
which
or
I'm
something.
not gonna. Yeah, it wouldn't even work with my Venmo because my Venmo's through PayPal. It doesn't work through fucking
Any
anything.
third party.
Yeah, it shoots it right the fuck down. I even went to fucking Parkville Bank, First National, and told him, I was like, hey, like, unfreeze my shit. I don't know what's going on here, but, like, this is my money.
They did that to me, too.
And they would not let me do. They're like, no.
Like, if I want to gamble my money away, it's none of your damn business.
And I was like, well, what if I
Parkville.
just, like, change banks? And, well, I'm not going to do it.
Right.
I don't even know how to start that process.
Yeah.
You know what I
Hit it with
mean?
a cool threat.
Yeah,
Never works.
I've had Parkville since I've been fucking.
Since they had the books.
Since communion. Yeah, literally.
They
Like,
had, like, the
since,
passbook.
Yeah.
They give you a fucking stamp and they all fucking, like, merge together and you can't tell what the fuck was in your account.
Yeah.
It didn't matter. My mom took it all out anyway. You know what I mean? I was like, Mom, didn't they give me something for communion? She was like, yeah, I mean, Michael, you want to eat? Do you? I was like, get the fuck out of here. So, I know you had a couple people over for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, nothing crazy. We just fucking chilled.
Yeah, I ended up going over to Burns's. Shout out to Uncle Roy, dude. Uncle Roy loves the show.
Does he?
I
love Uncle Roy.
I
Yeah,
do
me
too.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Him and his wife stopped up Burns's, and they brought some normalcy to it. But like,
When Conroy's bringing a normalcy,
Yeah.
fucking, you know there's a fucking crew there.
but there was a couple like A-Rod and them were there. They were cool. They just like hung out for a second. But like, so Davis was up there.
Did you say AWOL?
No, A-Rod.
Oh, okay, got you.
And then Davis was up there, and him and Burns started drinking like early. I'm talking.
Well, I mean, Burns started drinking like Wednesday.
Yeah, for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm having a Super Bowl party. And then, like, Yogi was having a party, and there was beef because, like, Yogi was having a rival party. But that ended up working out because, like, no one showed up really anywhere. But then we go over to Davis's, and, like, over Burns's, and, like, as soon as I get in there, Davis corners me and starts talking about fucking Dogecoin and weird shit. And I'm just like, dude. And then, like, it was so funny because, like, I'm trying to, like, get at the game.
This is during the game?
Yeah, this is like I've been there for a minute. He's cornering me during the game, and I'm like trying to like see what's going on. And like Burns sees me cornered by Davis, and Burns just screams out. He's like, Davis, release the hostages. You know? Because if dude's been drinking and have a little bit of fun, they've been known to dudes, they corner you, you know?
Dudes don't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they'll
you'll
corner
get caught.
you.
You'll get caught.
Dude, like I said, I knew when Davis called me like 9:30 in the morning, like from Nadine's with Burns. And he was like, dude, who do you like? I was like, Tampa. He's like, I told you, Tampa Burns. I'm like, oh, boy. This game don't start till 6:30, guys.
Got a fucking day ahead.
Yeah.
Of you.
And then Davis was like, he was like, gee, I hope this comes through. He had like $100 parlay, and like I would have thought he put the bar up. You know what I mean? He's trying to sell me half of the bet. I'm like, dude, if I want to bet, I can bet online. You know what I mean? Like he was like, dude, you can go right down to casino and put in bets. I'm like, dude, you can literally do it on your phone now.
From right here.
He was like, I don't trust that shit. I'm like, okay, so moving on. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Didn't you say when you told him I won 5,100? He was like, dude, I like Brooks Koepka too.
He was
like Davis has been paying attention to what's going on in the PGA Tour.
I was like, dude, Jack just hit for fucking 5,100 on a golf tournament, and he was like, who'd he bet? I'm like, he took that dude Brooks Koepka. He's like, oh my god, dude, I like Koepka. I'm like, this motherfucker, like, what are you talking? He's like, dude, Ash Burns, Bob Diesel, didn't he say Koepka, whatever, that one time? Remember, Bob Diesel said that? I'm like, okay, folks, moving forward. Like, you know, I was like, but it was a good time. It was like, it was super fun to see Conroy, and Conroy, like, is a faithful listener. So he was like, it's nice when you run into someone you ain't seen in a while, and they start running down all the episodes. Like, I remember that one week. You're like, oh, motherfuckers.
That's great. They were listening.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, you
the
see our
streets-
YouTube comments? I mean, we're YouTubers at this point.
Right, yep.
At this point, we're probably close to 700 viewers.
We're at like 692. By the end
Yeah,
of
by the
show,
end of this episode, I mean, the way this is going, we'll be over 7.
rumor has it that someone was seeing you at Home Depot trying to get one of those blue crests because you're going to be verified. Is that true?
No, I was at Home Depot yesterday.
I mean, dude, word travels fast.
After all that shit I was talking on those crests, I'll be the first motherfucking. I'll just like be flying a flag off the top of the flats.
It'll be cool. You'll go from Moneyline Welsh to verified Jack.
Yeah. Nobody could talk to me.
Yeah. Hit me up on the gram.
Dude, was Burns playing jams during the game, or did he let you
Yeah.
listen to the commentary?
No, of course not. So he starts playing like fucking Master P and 3-6 Mafia, like
Which are great.
yeah, which I like those jams. But like, dude, I want to see like,
Not
hear-
during the Super Bowl.
No, I want to hear him. And Burns like, we need a jam right now for points, a good points jam. And Davis is like his hype man, like yeah. And I'm like Davis is like moving around doing some weird fucking dance with his arms. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Davis is dancing to 3-6 Mafia?
Burns put on late night tip because Davis had to hear late night tip, and then I looked over and Davis didn't think no one was looking, and Davis started he's doing a little shimmy shake. I'm like, you having fun over there? He was like Brady in the over, and I'm like, oh, it's right now it's 0-0. That over don't look too good, Davis.
That over never had a chance.
No,
It's the only bet I hit was the under.
that was I'll be honest, like I was like, dude, I'm not like a Brady hater at all. I'm like, cool, Brady won another Super Bowl. I was like glad I won my bets. Bummed out with the game.
Game was boring as fuck.
Well, it sucked. That was an ass whipping.
But Brady is, I mean, that's crazy for to just go there the first year and win a fucking Super Bowl.
Nuts.
I just heard something like if you added up like it was like 5 like top tier quarterbacks of all time and added up all their like Super Bowl touchdown passes, Brady had like 10 more than him or some crazy shit like
Dude,
that.
he has more Super Bowls than any
Or yeah, it was
franchise in the fucking
right,
league.
any franchise, and it was like if you add all these quarterbacks up, Brady has 3 more Super Bowls in him, and
He's
it
a
was
bad
like
motherfucker.
Favre, Rodgers, Montana, like it was
Manning.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Manning. It was like, dude, holy
Yeah,
hell.
he's pretty good.
Yeah, fucking 43 years old. What the fuck?
He looks like, I mean, dude, he looks great.
He looks, like I said, he looks better now than when he was
He's
young.
doing something weird.
Yeah,
man.
he is. But you know what?
He got the fountain of youth or something.
It's alkaline water, definitely, and TB12. I don't have TB12 yet, but I do drink alkaline water.
He found some kind of magic. There's some kind of like great
I think
shit
there's
going
more
on
to
out
it than
there.
alkaline water, yeah.
Yeah.
Some like some drugs, anti-aging drugs. You know what I mean?
Oh, I would love those drugs.
Yeah.
Why not share it with the world?
Yeah, you can't have everybody winning 7 Super Bowls and running around and winning 7 Super Bowls and running around fucking Giselle. Yeah, I'd probably keep that under my lid too.
Limitless.
Yeah.
Giselle's probably the one to turn him on to the
Yeah.
the
I'm
sure,
serum,
yeah.
to the serum. Dude.
Oh, Tom, eat this.
Yeah, you got to be super rich to have a guy.
He
who's
didn't
just,
know.
like,
He
on-
was no. He fucked. He wasn't in Michigan fucking Giselle. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
No,
Like
yeah.
he didn't fuck Giselle till he was Tom Brady.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, they were like showing him through the years. Like he started off like his face.
He
like,
looks younger now.
He looks way better now.
Right.
It's crazy. Him and J Lo. What the fuck's going on?
She got the antidote too.
I don't know.
Dude,
We're just too poor.
yeah, we are. Well,
Yeah.
you get 5,100. I want 1,000. I got my unemployment. You know what I mean? That's why I'm drinking fancy waters, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, this block poll I'm in, I can also like win throughout the week. So they go by like stats and shit too, and then they also go by the lottery throughout the week. And,
How much you have to pay you on that? You don't mind me asking?
we had me and Turk split it every year. 2 500s and 3 100s, and then me and him just split that down the middle. And then if whatever we win 50-50. So we each won a stack today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Jeez, oh man, this kid's
dude's
on
Yeah, I
fire.
was gonna say that.
You got to play to win, fellas. You got to play to win. Dude, I currently I don't have any of that money in my account
Right.
because, like I said, I can't sync my fucking phone up to like FanDuel or Sport, so I have to put it through Joe,
Yeah.
and Joe's getting out of it, and then like I got to go get cash.
Little heads up on that. Like I know because I got a DraftKings card and a FanDuel card. If you get the card, they'll send it to you in the mail. It only takes 2 to 4 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you got to like dump money in. Yeah.
No, you don't have to put money on that card.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
you
all
can-
right.
That's just the winnings.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take your winnings off there. Go to an ATM. There's a
Take it out.
$250 transaction fee. But if you're getting $5,000, who gives a fuck about $250?
I'm not worried about 250.
Me neither, dog. I got like 700 YouTube viewers. You know what I mean? Out here doing big.
Dude, you
things.
see the dude? One dude was talking about my haircut
On that, dude. So on that episode
with Lonnie.
with Lonnie and Will, crazy comments coming out of the woodwork.
There was like 60 comments.
More than that now. It's like up to 100 and something. Dudes commenting on yous. You know what I mean? Like saying like Sciulli need to get in that ring, and these are like people that we don't even know.
Really?
Yeah, I swear to God, I was.
It's a
saying
lot of people we don't know. I was scrolling through it. I can't think of anyone that I do know.
Right, and they knew. They said Jack. And they knew your name. They
They were
said
talking
something
about
Rosado.
they're talking about my short, sexy hair. I mean, at this point, I'm Ben Affleck in the town. That's what I look like.
But you
So, I
won't.
mean, of
but
course-
you won't get the Greenfield Finest podcast track jacket though.
I think
You
I
need
have.
that jacket.
Definitely need that
Dude,
jacket.
listen. I'll start wearing track jackets.
It's
If I get a little buff, get a little body going, we'll fucking. I really look like Ben Affleck in the town. Like that's all you're gonna see me in is track jackets.
no undershirt.
No, maybe like a
Undersized wife beaters.
Yeah.
deep V.
I think we are coming out with merchandise too, right at the end of this month.
We
too.
gotta think of a St. Patty's Day shirt. I was trying to think of that the other day.
We'll have a good one for everybody.
Pittsburgh Public Works. It's not their fault, John. Why are we getting so much snow?
I think they like dumbed it down because there was a couple of mild winters, and now this shit's just fucking hitting hard.
Dude,
And they're not prepared.
we got that tent over at work. Me and Deese are over there fucking 8 in the morning getting the snow off the tent like for the third, fourth time this winter.
Well, describe this to me. You said this last week. So do you have to climb up on something to
No,
shovel?
yeah, a ladder, and then he's on the roof, and fucking we have this giant, like, extension fucking brush that I just throw up there, and I yank the snow off, and fucking it's a nightmare.
Basically pull snow on yourself and then shovel it away?
Yes, and so once we get it off the tent and the roof, we got to go down to the bottom, and we have mounds of snow that we have to fucking shovel.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy a snowblower tomorrow. I had enough at Home Depot.
It's good.
That's why you got the
Do they
truck
have
with
them?
you.
Yeah, they got them up. They're out in Cranberry.
I know a guy who got a snowblower in his garage right now. Will come over tomorrow and do it for you for a real good price.
Do?
Yeah, I know a guy.
I was almost hit you up today. We had a dude. We were
Where were you at?
It
Millville.
was a lot of
Millville.
snow.
Everywhere
we
else,
were- yeah, it was
everywhere
a lot.
else, it's like part of the cams where like you just pay. I mean, it's just part of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But Millville's Millville. There ain't.
Right.
You know, this is an old warehouse, so fucking. We're over there knee deep in snow today.
Oh,
like I
boy.
said, like the third, fourth time this fucking winter.
That was sneaky. They were like,
I didn't
yeah.
even know it was supposed to snow. I had a bunch of wood in the back of the truck that got covered
Oh.
in snow. Like fucking. I didn't cut like it came out of nowhere.
Yeah, they called for 1 to 3, and I'm like, I'm hoping it was 2. I looked out. I'm like, wow, that looks like 4, and it's still snowing.
It
Because
ended
it
up-
was 6 by the end of the day.
Oh, dude.
easily.
Easily 6.
Fuck yeah. It was,
Yeah.
and it got like wet, you know, because it warmed up a little bit, so it was like a heavy fucking 6.
Yep.
People
And-
walking on it, trying.
Yeah.
one lady,
stomping her
one lady
down.
see me, she was like, "Your face is so red." I'm like dripping sweat, like.
Surely got a
Yeah.
crush on the snow route. This
Oh,
cat
man,
piss
she
lady loves them. I'm like,
loves
where is
them.
this? I'm like, what are you doing up
What's
here?
What do you
cat
mean cat
piss-
piss lady? You can't just call someone a
Yeah,
cat
yeah,
piss
man.
lady.
I mean,
Well,
like,
it's easy. She
I mean,
opens the door.
I was probably 10 feet from the door, and I could smell cat.
Like
And
just
she'll-
straight hot urine, dude.
She got Shirley
That's
to
like
take
the
it-
worst your house can smell. It's like
Listen,
hot
she-
cat
she
piss.
had me
He
take
got
her
Shirley. She got
garbage.
Shirley to take out the garbage for him.
Yeah, next week I'm gonna fold her fucking laundry for her. It's gonna be great.
You're not like eating her muffins. or
I'm like,
anything.
dude, get laid on your
No,
own time,
no.
buddy.
Yeah, yeah.
I made you some meatballs, Anthony.
And you know what though? I'm the only one she calls the office about. Like, you know what? That dude is probably the best snow removal guy I've ever seen.
I didn't hear about this.
She does. Didn't
She
she
got
call?
Did she
Yeah,
really?
Loves them.
Did she?
Loves them. Yeah,
Loves-
yeah.
Of course she fucking called.
She
dude.
only wants him
leaving
there.
leaving Yelp reviews about Sciulli.
She was like, man, when I watch him shovel snow,
She gets
it
moist.
does something to my cat.
She gets moist in her under.
No,
it
seriously,
depends.
her carpet at her house is moist from all the urine that
Oh.
just drenched in cat piss.
You talking about the carpet on her in her house or like her rug?
Probably both.
Yeah, I would say
It smelled like both.
It's like catnip.
I must took a spill today. It was actually very athletic for me not to fall.
We're at.
I was coming out of Leanie's crib up in the country.
Dude, what neighborhood's country? Phil?
Westview. To me, that's country,
That
guys.
is country.
Dude,
dude.
fucking,
Yeah, one of your boys moves out there, and you're like, dude, I ain't driving all the way out there.
Yeah, fucking. It's like we're trying to like. I'm in the middle of like, where the fuck am I gonna live next? And like, we got to figure it out. I'm getting houses sent to me every day, and like at least they're coming. She's sending me Greenfield houses now. Before, like I was moving out to the country. But anyway, so I like, you know what I mean, you get snow drifts out there.
Yeah.
Well, and so I come out, and like her porch was a little icy the night before. I come out, have a cup of coffee in my hand, and she actually had like she had a to-go lid on it, which was like, girls are just so much smarter when it comes
Yeah.
to shit like that. You know what I mean?
It
Like,
saved you.
yeah, dude, I would have been
You had a
covered.
wide open cup.
No,
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 she had the
no.
lid
She
on.
had a
Oh,
lid
she put
on
one
it.
on
She put
for
one
you.
on it, but
Yeah.
I would have had a
Yeah,
wide
yeah.
open cup. Because who the fuck buys like to-go coffee cups when you live in a house? Chicks do.
Chicks
My
do.
girlfriend
Well,
does. Yeah.
yeah, right. So fucking, she gives me a to-go cup because I had to run down to Millville to get the snow off this fucking tent, and I come out, I hit the second step, dude. I'm like up in the air, and like my coffee's in my other hand, and I just grabbed the railing and somehow just like pull myself up. If I would have like fell and like dumped that shit all over me, I'm going back in the house and like tomorrow's a new day. Like, sorry, I can't help with the snow. I got to reevaluate some things. I can't even get down the steps. How am I supposed to help you put some snow on a ladder? I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, it's a
But
bad.
I caught
omen.
myself because dude, I'm glad I'm glad I'm such an athlete. You know what I mean? And it's starting to come back. I was sick for a while. You know what I mean? And now it's all coming back around. So less athletic people would have been really fucked up.
It could have been bad.
They'd
Could have been bad.
But you were saying, like, you brought up about the city, but like the city came out with a rebuttal saying it's the robot's fault. It's not letting them throw enough salt. It's
Yeah,
not-
John.
Well, I mean,
So let's explain this a little more. So the city goes on salt routes. They're pretty. They got some high. Bill Peduto loves high tech shit. So like each street can only like take so much. So they think like, all right, this street right here, it gets X amount of salt. So like they go on this street, they only use X amount of salt. It ain't enough salt. It needs more salt. So they're trying to save a couple bucks on the salt.
Listen.
What do you want? You want to save money or do you want clear roads? It's not the driver's fault. It's Bill Peduto's fault.
now if these
When
streets,
the real steel mayor gets in there, guess these things are gonna be salted fucking top to
yeah,
bottom.
go back to the old school ways. But I'm saying when the streets like aren't even plowed at all, you can't say it's computer.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with salt. When Stanley Street has 12 inches of snow, it only snowed 6
Right.
inches.
That's where they come and dump it.
Like when there's only 2 tire wheels like down the sides, like 'cause
And
it's clear.
and it's John picking me up in the morning.
I mean, Stanley Street's narrow. There's cars on both sides. I don't know if you get a plow down there.
No. We got a
Dude,
fire lane.
there's some high end streets in like Shady Side, North Oakland that just don't
Like
get.
Westminster.
Westminster is probably the nicest street in North Oakland. Does not
gets
get
zero.
I mean, it's flat. I guess
It's weird up there. Yeah.
a lot of
You don't know. So when you get up there, you don't know what's private or city.
Lot
So
of
you know what I
one-way
mean. So
streets.
yeah, a lot of one-way streets. You want to be. Next thing you know, you're on the news because you accidentally salted a private fucking road. You can't be doing
no
that.
one wants that static. dude.
No.
I
Listen, it's the robot's fault.
I could definitely see it in like 5
Dude,
years.
I'm so glad. That's so funny that they would like come out and like try to make an excuse for how bad it's been.
Well,
Like-
I think the drivers actually because they're getting blasted. I mean, they got blasted again today. This fucking dude up in Brookline, like they don't just come. They don't come here. I don't want to know what this dude's fucking hill was an avalanche. Like no shit, they don't come here, bro. If they, you live on North Face up in Seventh
Dude, we
Springs.
seen a guy trying to go up like what was that?
Dude, he was trying to go up the steep part of Lydia, the last part of Lydia.
We must have been raped. He was on Lydia when I was there, and he instead of backing up, he was fucking going. He was trying to go up regular. Big mistake.
Yeah, what are you
Or come down.
doing?
Yeah, he must have went around. And he got like halfway up and then backed down. I was like coming up. I'm
He
like,
was struggling. I saw him there today too.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm just gonna slow.
I was
down
about to pull over. Like,
Why
guys,
would
you want me
you
to get in
think-
there and bang this out for you real
Why would
quick?
you think you could go up that fucking hill,
But
pushing snow up
well,
the
then
hill?
if you don't do it, you got
Come
Rosado
down,
fucking
right.
bitching about you on Greenfield's Finest podcast.
You know what I did? I made a mistake, and I said, you know what? My neighborhood should be done last. It's pretty flat, and you know what? Somebody listened to this because they didn't fucking come today either, dude.
Yeah, well, yeah, you talk shit on plowmen. Guess
I
what?
know.
Plowmen aren't going to
I'm
show
sorry,
up.
guys. I know you're trying your best.
And
Those
fucking,
damn
I
computers.
wouldn't
computer.
be surprised if there's a fair amount of public works listeners to this podcast. Because
Yeah.
I mean, I know a bunch of dudes.
I
So,
know.
I
love
don't know.
you guys.
I'm going to bat. You guys are the ones that talk shit all the time.
I live in Mono. I don't give a fuck.
I'll tell you what. These streets out here in is this Baldwin? Beautiful.
They are clean.
These are probably
I
some
mean,
of the
we're in the
cleanest. streets.
country.
Yeah, it's the suburbs. They don't have too much going on.
Yeah,
here.
I mean, we're gonna hit a deer on the way out of here. There's no fucking doubt.
Dude, I almost hit a Hazelwood deer on the way here.
Yeah,
That
those-
motherfucker,
so
he did,
slow.
I think he was trying to get me to hit him.
Those Hazelwood deer and Greenfield deer, they swim in the river too. You don't want to fuck with them.
Them
They're
Hazelwood
nuts.
deer, they're crip walking across. You know,
He gave me a dirty ass look. I beeped at him. He fucking like snarled at me and jumped over the railing.
Yeah, those Hazelwood deer that graze on old pieces of fucking lead. They don't give a fuck.
I just like want to see it's like, dude, it'd be fucked up like 5 years from now if you see like public works dudes on strike, like damn robots took our jobs. You know?
I'm gonna get like a high up public works guy. I'm gonna be like the head of the union because I just go to bat for them all the time. They're fucking.
What are you watching Hoffa too? Man?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Jack Walsh ain't scared to get his hands dirty.
I'm not scared to get my hands dirty. I'm a man of the people. You wouldn't vote for me?
I'd vote for you.
Oh, there we go.
Then you give me the job and I'll organize these guys.
Yeah, that's what
where
we
the
need.
hell they could drive
That
first.
we need a mayor back in power that gives out jobs to people that don't deserve it.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
You
little,
know what I mean?
little
A little-
nepotism
Yeah,
is
like,
needed.
oh, we got to give somebody's cousin a gig. Like, okay, give him the gig.
Give him a gig.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Right.
He
Somebody,
can't, he can't turn on a fucking computer, but
Right.
he'll figure it out.
he'll be the guy you blame instead of the computers. Be like, fucking, dickhead over
Dave,
there.
Davis is a city planner.
Yeah, right.
He'd be like, Jude, Chupka. That's where all of our budget went, Chupka. It's your money line's fault. Release the hostages. But I think we're going to take a quick commercial break, everybody, and we'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast. Are you sick and tired of partying with the same old, and getting the old, boring results, looking for something maybe different? You need to try Espolon Tequila. 2 shots for a good time, 3 shots you might go get a package, and 4 shots you and your friends are getting on a plane to Vegas. Espolon Tequila, the official tequila of Greenfield's Finest podcast. Man, the other day I went to the hunting supply store and I got a cooter detector and it goes beep, beep, beep. And I'm driving through the south side. Next thing I know, that thing starts going off like crazy. Beep, 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 beep. It took me right into 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Man, that cooter detector is the best thing I ever bought. I ain't never seen so much cooter in my life. When I went in there, I couldn't believe my eyes. I never seen so much cooter. I went in there for the cooter, but then I looked at the menu and the food was delicious. Some of the best barbecue in the burg. Not only that, they had every drink I could ever think of. So 12 Whiskey Barbecues filled with cooter, barbecue, and good drinks at 1222 East Carson Street. Make sure you stop down if you like cooter, barbecue, and drinks. 10-4. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's about that time of the year, and it looks like all the leaves are falling. Next, the snow comes, and then after that, when the winter clears, you're going to need everything pressure washed. That's why you need to call Rosado & Sons Landscaping, located in Greenfield. Phone number 412-521-9045. Make sure you call Rosado & Sons Landscaping before you call anyone else. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, you probably have appliances in your house. TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, all types of stuff. That shit's going to break. And when it does, make sure you call Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. They deal with all insurance and warranty companies. They do all the work. All you have to do is call 412-896-1395. Primetime Appliance. Give them a call. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe & Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe & Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh? Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest podcast, and we're about to bring you Corn Dick of the Week. Moneyline Welsh, who be Corn Dicking this week?
We got some corn dicks out there. Old Terrell Edmonds. Is that Terrell or Terrell? Terrell Edmonds, Pittsburgh Steeler, is rapping. And it's terrible. I mean, I get it. You're rich, and you like these dudes, their egos are just out of control, and they think they could do anything. But besides Damian Lillard, everybody that tried to rap, it's been fucking god awful that I could think of. I can't think of like
one sport athlete.
I mean, and they like Shaq did it, Kobe did it.
Was Kobe rapping too?
Kobe rapped for a little bit.
Lev
it
Bell?
was real, yeah. L. Bell, fucking horrendous.
Shaq, you didn't like the Fushnikins, dude?
No, but I think Shaq went like platinum, which is insane.
Yeah, the Fushnikins, dude.
Yeah, Shaq's probably the only one that was like kind of successful. Terrell Edmonds, there's no talent there. I've watched it. It was bad.
No, it was. I couldn't even get through the whole thing because I was like, this is fucking awkward.
He shouldn't let anybody video that.
So think about this. So he's got to be surrounded by people that are telling him he's good at rap.
Dude, most athletes are. They're
Right.
surrounded by fucking yes men.
Yes
Like, yeah,
men,
you can do whatever the
absolutely.
fuck you want as
Right.
long.
Like, yo, that shit's
Well,
dope.
Yeah.
Think about it though. Like we're in here to play devil's advocate. You know, I mean, we're doing a podcast. You know, you want to try it out.
We're
see
funny,
what it's like.
John.
Yeah.
No, I know. There's talent there. I'm saying like them dudes want to be in a studio. They always probably dreamed about being in a studio.
I'm saying, dude,
once
go-
their buddies hanging out in there.
Yeah, go rap. Keep it off Twitter.
He should have kept it off video because the video was just like, geez.
And be better at football. If you're gonna go be bad at rapping, you got to be really good at what you do. Otherwise,
Like Tom Brady could
You
get up there
can't-
and say anything, and it'd go
Yeah,
platinum.
didn't Dion had a little bit of a.
Dion did good though. Dion actually, well, I mean, he didn't have good songs, but he like made money rapping, didn't he? He had like albums.
I think everybody made money rapping in the '90s.
Yeah.
I honestly
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be onto something there.
But
Master P was pulling people out of sewers going platinum. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? You know?
Masterpiece still living off fucking '90s rapping money.
Yeah, oh,
You see,
mystical.
you see, he's making a supercar. He's developing a supercar with a Tesla engineer.
Master
Really?
P.
Master P.
So
dude.
yeah, Master P.
Good
like,
for him,
I mean,
dude.
dude, he I don't know how we got fucking Terrell Edmonds to Master P. But here we are. Master P is like selling ramen and shit. He got like Romeo ramen out there, like noodles. Like he got the wrap snacks. It's
Dude,
fucking
I was just
crazy.
gonna bring up
The
the
rap snacks are
Dude.
hard.
who,
Rap snacks are cool.
the little boozy barbecue.
Dude, I remember like I was working for Public Works up in the hill, and I ran into the store and I was fucking one dude I was with was like, grab me some rap snacks, and I was like, ha ha ha. You know what I mean? I walked in and there was just like a whole wall of rap snacks. I was like, oh, what are these fucking things? And they're just regular potato chips. They're good.
They
It was-
sell them in Swissville too.
Do they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
I'll
big-
fuck with some rap snacks.
Yeah. We definitely got to get some rap snacks on here for next episode.
Dude,
Try 'em out.
The Yinzer comments under the Edmonds fucking rapping are just people. I mean, we're talking about it on the podcast, and it did suck, but people just get like they get like bent out of shape. Like if he was more focused on being a fucking safety or whatever the fuck he plays now.
Yeah, if it was me,
yeah.
I'd be working out 3 times. Well, it's not.
Yeah,
You
it's
weren't
not.
born with that type of talent. So, but yeah, I mean, somebody.
People take shit way too personal. They like same shit with Juju. They're like, he needs to fucking stay. Like, dude, who really gives a fuck? If that's really on your mind that you're bothered by Juju, you got deeper rooted issues.
Well, who was
Right.
it? Someone said they were like, if the Steelers were winning, no one would give a fuck about his little dances or his TikTok presence or anything.
I mean,
but
they
we
were
weren't.
they
Yeah,
were
man.
11-0, and people were still bitching
Dude,
about it.
I was during the Super Bowl. Like I was just
You
thinking,
got
like,
a point.
man, the Steelers were 11-0 at one point. What, like that seems like that was so. It doesn't even seem like it was this year.
No.
Because like how bad they were after they were 11-0.
Yeah.
And how right I was.
You were. I guess we can't deny it. I mean, there was a ton of injuries, but as soon as my man Spillane went out,
It was over.
it was over.
It was really over when Devin Bush got hurt for real.
Yeah, that was
Devin
like
Bush got hurt.
Devin
that's-
Bush, and then you lose. Who's the other edge rusher?
I don't know if
I-
Terrell.
I think-
Bud
Dupree.
Dupree.
I
Bud
think that the team liked him so much that when he went down, everybody just fucking just got like depressed.
Terrell Edmonds was like, "Fuck it, I'm not playing football anymore. I'm about to spit these bars."
Yeah.
Speaking of spitting bars, Morgan Wallen, I think, country. He does. I mean, this dude, he has major jams out there.
Yeah.
But he's a young dude, and he's always getting jammed up. He was Frenching all kinds of bitches.
Is that the one who
Is it-
lost it from Frenchin?
Yeah,
was
he
he
was-
on Barstool?
Yeah,
They did an interview.
he's been on everything. He's been on like apology tours. He's the one that was kissing all the chicks at Alabama, and then SNL dropped him, and then he got caught dropping an N-bomb this past week, and he was getting killed, rightfully so. You know what I mean? It wasn't a malicious one, but like that, you just can't say that word at any capacity at
Yeah.
all. And it was he got jammed up, but then like the South got behind him and fucking rose again, and like this dude's fucking sales are up like 300% or something like that.
Yeah, he's
So
like
he
on
just
his-
had a bunch of
that's
crazy,
right.
No,
crazy racist white people.
I know it's not
But-
right, and I don't know the context. But was he singing a rap song when
He
he
wasn't
said
singing a
All
rap
right,
song.
all right,
He wasn't. No.
Was he spin some of Terrell Edmonds' lyrics?
right.
Yeah.
Sometimes dudes get carried away with their rap, with their own car rap.
Yeah.
You could slip.
Yeah.
You could definitely slip. But no, he was not. But dude, these white trash hillbillies just went crazy. Like, we gotta support that Morgan.
They're not going
He's
to let him
having a tough
cancel.
time.
The trailer park went out and bought a ton of CDs.
Ton of
Yeah.
CDs.
Cassettes.
They went
Cassettes,
out and
CDs.
got their smartphones and fucking downloaded Apple Music and start.
No,
and
they got
Spotify.
CDs. They got CDs.
I don't think you can buy. Can you buy? I mean, I guess you probably can buy a CD still. What's
man.
Best Buy sell? They got to sell CDs still,
Yeah,
right?
I'm sure they
You
do.
know, no, I truthfully can't answer that.
What do
they
you mean?
got like
What's-
one rack of
It's like very
CDs.
small section.
I got you.
Is it now? Do they release newer music on CDs, or is it all like older stuff?
Yeah, no, it's a mix.
Is it?
They're like, where's the racist section in this? Waylon's killing it out there.
This dude can't get out of his own way. He just put out like a crazy double CD that's been like good, and like
It's called like Nothing But Trouble or some shit.
yeah, I think it is. Fuck. But he, I'm trying not to say fuck. I said fuck so many times in that last fucking episode. It was insane.
Someone said something to me about that.
Oh man,
They said Jack with the effing.
yeah, dude, I f everything.
You are an effer.
I'm trying to clean that up. Not because I don't want to swear. I just don't want to sound like a fucking moron.
That's fucking right.
Fucking
It's such a break word for me when like my mind's spinning and I need to like trying to get to my next thought. I just say fuck.
It's like,
Yeah. I mean, growing up.
Yeah, instead of saying or I say fuck.
Yeah, fuck. Then I regroup.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like it's not even like a regroup. It's almost like a nervous weird tick that I have.
it's like
that
a
I
buffer.
yeah
the next
right
word
yeah
coming
like
up.
loading.
It buys you a little time to
Yep.
your thoughts catch up.
Idiot.
Plus, when you're telling, we're trying to be funny on here. Sometimes the F word, it just fucking makes it
Hammer
pop.
stuff home.
It makes it
Who was
pop.
talking shit?
What's that? I did. Someone just
Who
said,
was
they said
talking
Jack,
shit?
Jack with the F, and they said, I don't know. They said he says the F too much. I'm going to cut my cousin Gene.
Oh, Gene,
Old
huh?
Coach Gene to
Well,
you,
tell
my
him,
man.
yeah, old Coach Gene.
He
Well, tell
loves
him
the podcast, so
obviously not a fan of Uncle Jack, huh?
he loves Jack. He
Say
said,
clean it up, sir.
No, he didn't say clean it up. He said, Jack says fuck a lot. I'm like, I never noticed it because I'm with you all the time. But
Yeah.
I'm like,
I
yeah.
say too much. He's right.
I didn't quite catch that. Could you please repeat it?
What, Jack saying fuck all the
Yeah.
time? sorry, Siri, go fuck yourself.
For fuck's sake. But I'm working on it. But yeah, Edmonds, quit rapping. Wallen, quit dropping M-bobs.
Dude,
For
so-
fuck's sake.
for fuck's sake. Dude, Brother in Arms this week. So there's been like a big debate about this, but obviously everyone probably seen the streaker and the Super Bowl, and there's like a few like stories behind it. The one is that he got paid off by a porn company, which is definitely true because he had that logo on his chest.
I didn't even hear that.
I thought it was a tattoo. I didn't
Yeah.
pay close enough attention.
it was a porn logo, but then
Which logo?
I didn't.
Nah.
It was like,
Brazzers probably. They spent a ton of money.
no, it was someone weird. Like it was one I never heard of. I've heard of a few, but they said whatchamacallit. Then they came out and said that this dude bet the prop bet that there'd be a streaker in the Super Bowl.
That's what I heard.
And he bet a ton of money on himself and ran on the field, which is like pretty much debunked now.
It's not true.
It's not
It
true.
was a great
Well,
story.
I pulled this tweet today when I was researching for the show.
Yeah, let me hear what you.
And this dude tweeted on, oh fuck, there it is. He tweeted in January at some time, and I can't see the actual. Oh, here it is, January 21st. It looks like, and he said, "You want to make some money for the Super Bowl? Here's what you got to do: bet $5K, buy a Super Bowl ticket, run on the field, collect the $37,000 and reimburse yourself." So this dude like tweeted about this before it happened.
So it is
Like
true. Then.
so, and then this dude actually did it, where they said he put $50K on the prop bet.
I heard there was like a group of him.
Yeah, him and his boys, and his
threw all
boys
types of
created
money.
a diversion for him to get on the field, and they cleared $374,000.
And he got a misdemeanor.
$1,000 fine.
$1,000 fine. He's a legend, and he's probably going to make some.
And he made money off if that
Yeah.
logo thing is true. Then he made money off of that.
that logo thing's definitely true. But like the thing with
They're gonna either have to get rid of
It'll
that
never.
bet.
It'll never be a prop bet
It
again.
can't, or like literally give people like the electric chair that stream
Yeah.
games.
because now people are. I mean, dude, honestly,
It's easier to get rid of that bet.
and I mean, I don't drink anymore. But now that even though I'm sober, if people were like, "Dude, you can make 50 grand. All you gotta do is run on the field. You're gonna be embarrassed." Dude, I've been there before for
Listen,
nothing. I didn't even get
would-
paid, and I made an ass
bro,
out of myself.
I would do it sober, but if I was going to do it,
Yeah, you got
I
to be
would,
pissed
I would,
even drunk.
I would have hopped back on the old Pappy's old cough medicine. For,
You think?
for a night.
I don't know if it's a good idea for me because that 50K'd be going real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to break even at halftime for your prop bets.
Dude, did you see the one where the dude was videotaping the national anthem outside the stadium? Did they let that be a prop bet?
They didn't know.
because he did that.
I think because he did that. Yeah,
That's
I was
weird.
looking for it because
Yeah.
I bet on that in the past, and I couldn't find it anywhere because that's a fun one. You sit there and like you got Whitney Houston or what's Whitney Houston? She's super dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Years,
All
yeah.
right, Mariah Carey then.
Yeah.
and,
I don't know who the fuck they had. Who
Hey, the
they had.
weekend, didn't they?
no,
No,
that was the
we
got
halftime.
halftime
Sing it.
show.
Yeah.
Who did sing the national anthem?
Dude, it was a country dude and like a R&B singer.
Definitely wasn't Morgan Wallen.
No.
No.
Romo pissed all over himself.
It's all over his pants.
Dude, how doesn't somebody pick that up?
Well, yes, one of his colleagues, like, hey,
Or the camera guy?
I mean,
Like, just
listen,
pan up.
Jim Nance must not like him that much.
everybody's pissed on their khakis before.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's you
Never
got
on national
you got a
TV.
pair of khakis on. It's impossible not to get pissed on them pretty much.
yeah.
But someone got to say, like, hey, Tony, like, fucking, let's hit him with a blow dryer.
Anything.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Or keep the
Change his
camera-
pants. Or
Keep
yeah,
the
Go high
camera
on the
up.
camera.
yeah, I swear that cameraman went for that piss stand because, like,
Yeah.
everybody said at the same time, like, Romo pissed himself.
Was there a prop bet on Romo?
If the
pissing
Romo's going to
himself?
piss all over himself.
He was in on it with the dude that ran across the
With-
field naked.
with the cameraman.
I really hope this story's true, though, because this is genius. to
Yeah, I
pull
love
this
it.
off.
It made me love this story. Then people started saying that that's not a real prop bet, blah, blah. But now you're saying that the dude posted it in January. Like,
Yeah, see,
I'd rather
it's so
believe
easy
it.
to trick me on the internet. Like, this could be a fake tweet, and there's. Like,
I'd rather
so I'm
believe
looking
it.
at this now, but I don't know where. Will a fan run onto the field during the game? Yes, plus 650. No, minus 1400. Which you can't like that. It has to be at least 1400. So no one's gonna waste $100 or try to put $1,400 on the line to win $100.
Right.
But plus 650. I mean that's juicy.
It
Yeah.
is.
My name's not Moneyline for another reason. I love it. I like a little juicy.
Yeah. 650 is a lot of juice.
Ton of juice.
Yeah.
Not as much juice as 5100, but it's some juice.
No.
Some juice still.
Yeah, so if he put, what did he put on it? They said
Dude,
50 grand?
There's two different. I'm reading off two different. They said this. The one says they said he put 50 grand on it and it paid out 374 grand. So I think him and his boys got together and like got 50 grand together,
Yeah.
which is. I mean, if you know you're gonna run on the field,
Yeah.
you would scrape like together.
And if we're all in it, I will create a diversion so one of us could run on the fucking field.
Dude,
I'll start a fight.
punch
whatever.
his-
If
Yeah,
you got 50,
right.
if you got 50 grand in on it, though, there's no turning back. Like it's
We're
like,
in.
yeah. If the dude's
Right,
like,
you-
if it's like, I don't know if you're doing it.
No,
you have
you're
50
doing
grand.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the idiot that didn't have any money to pitch in. This is how you're
Yeah,
doing it.
yeah,
You're
right.
the dude who put it 500.
Yeah, the dude that had
It'll probably be
250
me.
bucks. Fucking, like, guess who's going for this run, asshole? What consists of an actual like streaker on the field? Like, do you think like because if you get caught before you
You go-
even get to the field, you're probably like you're not going to get
gotta
on
make it
TV.
that's
You
what
got to
I'm
get on
saying.
TV.
You got to make it on TV,
You got-
or it's off.
In the
you
field
know?
of, I think you should have
I
to
mean,
get
that
in
dude-
the field of play.
Yeah, that dude got to the 50-yard line and he got tackled at the 1.
But,
Yeah, he did.
He should have laid out.
He should have went for it,
He
dude. That
should've.
one dude led with his head.
And that dude got under him. A nice little like QB
Yeah.
slide at the end. That dude came out like, what are you
Like,
doing,
I
hero?
got a hero.
Yeah.
But I don't know. If I was security, I'm like, I don't know. That might juice me up too.
I'm taking you
That's
out.
your
During,
chance.
and plus, yeah, during the Super Bowl, you're the guy that. I mean, that guy he missed the hit, but if you're the guy that lays that dude out, like you're
Clothesline.
a little
Yeah,
famous.
that was
yourself.
a clean hit. Plus,
Yeah.
you might get your ass reamed by like security. Like, I can't believe you guys let a streaker on the field.
Yeah, that's true. At least a player, like usually players, fucking James
Players,
Harrison cracked
yeah.
that kid the one time.
Dude, yeah, most of the dudes just looked at him like, okay, buddy.
Yeah, the one dude was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, the pink like thong thing he had on.
Yeah,
That.
okay.
Threw everyone
Yeah,
off.
no one wanted to touch him.
Yeah.
He was kind of
If
creepy.
you do it, you got to go naked though, right? You got to go dick out.
God,
I mean, if you're gonna do it, do it. I mean,
That's
that,
what I mean.
That
If you're
pink leotard, I think, is more creepy than being naked.
If you go naked, you're probably opening up a whole different can of worms.
A lot
of
of
charges.
Yeah.
child.
They could. They could.
Indecent exposure.
Corruption of a minor.
Yeah, they could probably. Yeah, I mean, if there's a kid in
It
there.
was on Nickelodeon for Christ's sake.
You'll be on sex offenders list. Like, yeah, they probably you go naked, you're done.
yeah.
What if they just slimed him when he fucking jumped into the end
What if
zone?
he just slimed himself?
That's a whole different. Yeah,
Yeah,
you'll
that's
get
a whole
some
different
charges.
prop,
You'll get some
prop
charges.
bet right there.
Yeah.
Hammer yourself
Well,
on
a
the
guy
field.
jerk off during the game on the 50-yard line plus 3,200.
I'll take that in the under. What else do we got here? Oh,
This is gross.
so the girl who got fucked by an alien. We were just
Oh, not this one. Okay, I'm jumping ahead.
yeah.
This
so-
is awesome.
Yeah, so Jack, like we were just like peeping the video. It was on TikTok. I don't know if everyone's seen it. We'll post like a clip of it if you're watching this. This girl like claims that she had sex.
Met a guy on Hinge.
Okay, you tell it. Yeah.
Met a guy on Hinge. The guy was like, she's from Iowa. The guy was going to be in Iowa. He was staying like an hour away, but he was like, hey, I'll Uber to your town. Like, she was like, all right, cool. Came over, hooked up, whatever. The next day, she buys him an Uber back to his hotel.
Yeah.
An hour away, expensive Uber.
He must have crushed it.
And then like 20 minutes later, she gets
Yeah,
an
he
alert.
smashed it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You got a
Yeah.
chick buying your Uber back.
Yeah, it's
Or
like
an hour away.
$150
You,
Uber.
you,
Yeah.
dick, you dicked her down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well played,
Dick her
alien.
down good.
Yep.
Hit her with that alien dick.
Yeah. So she gets like an alert. Well, she said she lived an hour away. He said, or he was staying an hour away, and then he got there in like a half hour, which she thought was super weird.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck did you get here this fast? And she was like, and he was like, no, I mean, you really didn't think anything of it. So then they bang. She buys him an Uber. She gets an alert that the Uber's like done, and it's just like 20 minutes later, and she calls the guy like, hey, like, what's going on? And he's like, hey, just want to dropped off in like right by this cornfield. He said he was good, and then she was like, "Whoa, that's super weird." Goes on to like Twitter, like then watches the news the next day, and there was a UFO sighting like right above this cornfield in Iowa.
The same cornfield that he
Yeah.
got
The
dropped
same
off,
cornfield, and then she said she couldn't really remember anything for a couple days, and then like she thinks she got her mind erased by this alien after he fucked.
Okay, this is the story of the time that I hooked up with an alien. So I meet this guy on Hinge, and he was like, "Oh, I'm just passing through. I don't actually live in Iowa. I have my own private plane that I've been flying across the country, but I'd love to come and hang out for the night." I was like, "Okay, great." So he comes down. He was staying in a town that was like an hour away, but it only took him like 30 minutes to get here, which was a little weird. So we're hanging out. We have sex, whatever. The next morning, I call him an Uber home back to the town he was staying in, which was like an hour away, so it was an expensive Uber. And about 20 minutes later, I get refunded like half of my Uber charge, and I was like, "What's going on?" So I called the Uber, and the Uber was like, yeah, he had me drop him off at a random cornfield about 20 minutes away, so we're all good. Like, I won't charge you the full cost. And I was like, okay. And then that same day, this happened. There was a UFO spotting in Iowa about an hour away from where I live. And the weirdest part was later that day, I had no recollection of like what happened the night before. I was like, did I hang out with someone? Like, I literally could not remember what I did the night before until literally today. Like today, this whole thing came flooding back to me. So like this alien literally wiped my memory, and I'm not fucking kidding.
Men in
Dude.
Black got to
She was pretty hot too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was hot. And like the thing is, like, do you think the alien goes back onto the mothership like, yo, I just got some Earth coos?
Yeah.
You're like,
just
oh.
plowing dudes up.
Yeah, I do. But do you think there's alien like dudes, chicks, or do you just think if you're an alien, you're an alien?
No, that's a good question. Like if you're,
They got to reproduce.
if
They
you
gotta
got
be boys and
yeah,
girls,
there's
right?
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
much about
No,
aliens.
but that makes sense, Jules.
I mean, he
Yeah.
obviously
does.
had some genitals.
They smashed it.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if
yeah,
it
they
worked.
morphed into. Dude, this girl. Like I said, we'll put it up. But like, look it up. This girl is very convincing when she's telling this story.
And she's very attractive, and like it just seems like the way she's telling the story and everything. Like I believe her. I'd rather, you know what I mean. I'm going with yes.
Well, like you said before, she's probably one of the hotter chicks in Iowa. Also,
A
that
hotter
didn't
chick-
hurt.
I
That
mean,
didn't
she
hurt.
should-
You know.
She was a solid chick pretty much anywhere. You know what I mean? Like the alien was probably like, you know what I mean. They always hang out at
What's
cornfields.
Hinge?
It's like
It's like Tinder.
For aliens.
Yeah, Tinder, Bumble, Hinge. I mean, when I was in the streets, I had a Hinge premium. Costs a little bit of money, but you know when you're hitting fucking bets for fucking 51, that ain't
Yeah,
nothing.
nothing.
money ain't a thing.
Money ain't a thing. But yeah, she's just fucking Hinge strangers and probably fucked an alien. What she didn't get into, it was like, how good was the sex? Because I mean, if most people were pretty average at sex, but if you just like get a dude to come over and he just knocks your socks
Blew
off,
her mind. You know.
yeah,
What
I mean, aliens could probably fuck, I would imagine.
yeah.
She
oh,
said
yeah.
he couldn't remember anything. He fucked her brains
I
out.
was just gonna say that. He mind fucked the shit out of her.
Yeah, I guess he did fuck her brains out.
Her brains were on the floor. You know what I mean?
Yep, like
What if
fucking-
she gets pregnant?
It's gonna be a little. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Don't
shit.
feed it after midnight.
a little gremlin?
Let's say the rules.
Would you fuck an alien?
That's what I was.
That's what you're about to ask.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, I would. Yeah,
If I was single,
knowing it
absolutely.
was. I mean, I guess you got to know if you're a fucking alien, but
Yeah, like if I knew if it was an alien, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, would I come out and say, I don't know if I'd be as brave as her, But like, I definitely, well, yeah, because I'd come on the podcast, but like, you guys aren't gonna believe this.
I tell everybody I fucked an alien.
Yeah,
I mean, she is. She's on TikTok doing it, and it went viral. So,
yeah.
So, like you said, she's pretty convincing.
and dude, if I fucked an alien, you guys wouldn't be able to tell me anything.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I think you should do it this way. Like, oh, should I do that? Like, well, an alien picked me out of all these people on Earth and decided they wanted to fuck me. So maybe you should fall in line.
Yeah, like I got some Neptar coups last night. What'd you fucking dweebs do?
You could probably like run for president on like I fucked an alien.
Yeah.
If
I'm
you
the
could talk,
chosen one.
if you
If you
talk,
could prove
if
it.
you could talk, you could prove it, and you had a like nice head of hair, you could run for president. So
I don't even think you need the hair, Jack.
no, you need hair. to be president. Name
president?
who's a bald? Where's a bald president?
Biden.
Biden probably has the worst. No, Trump and Biden, both. It's falling.
Trump had a ton of hair.
Yeah, but
It wasn't good hair.
It wasn't
Yeah.
good, and Biden's is like hair plugs that fell out.
Is Biden's that bad? I can't picture it
It's
right
pretty
now.
bad. It's actually
He's 100 years old.
no. His shit was like, dude. If you look
It
at
was
him in the
worse back
'80s,
in the
he's
day.
bald. Then he got plugs, and then he was like bald again. Like it was early on plugs, and they weren't working. He actually probably has more now than ever. They had to plug
That's
him
what I
up.
mean.
They had to plug him up heavy.
You have to have hair to be president. They're like, we got to fucking shove
I'm
it.
not giving up on this hair plug thing. I'm gonna figure it out
You're gonna do it?
as soon as we get a sponsor.
That's what happened with fucking Portnoy. He had a bald spot in the back, and he found a sponsor. Dude from Boston hit him up like, "Hey man, you mentioned me a couple times on whatever. I'll hook you up with some free hair plugs." And now
His
his
hair
hair's
looks great.
legit.
Yeah.
It's great. Looks great.
Yeah. So anybody in Pittsburgh that does hair plugs, hit us up.
Yeah.
The only thing they say is you gotta. Take,
I don't need it.
You gotta take that.
Joey definitely doesn't need it.
That Propecia, like, and it lowers your
Yeah, but your
testosterone.
dick doesn't work.
Yeah, that defeats
Yeah,
the
right.
purpose.
Yeah, what's the point of having good
You're
hair?
getting good hair so
Yeah.
you get laid more, right?
It's like when I did steroids for one summer. Like my dick didn't work the whole summer. Like great.
Yeah, that's a catch-22.
I look
They
great,
gotta
but I
figure-
can't. I can't.
There's
do
got to
anything
be
about
ways
it.
around that. I mean, Portnoy's famous. What's he doing?
I mean, I'm assuming
Just limp dicking it.
I mean, you gotta. that's like you start going down that rabbit hole of like what you had. Like, all right, I'm gonna do this for my. I'm gonna take this pill for my hair, this
Right.
pill for my dick, this pill for that. And next thing you know, you're taking 9 different pills just to live.
And then you're looking like Tom Brady.
Maybe
He probably doesn't even eat food. He just has vitamins.
they said that Brady had hair plugs
Dude,
Yeah.
for sure.
for sure.
I mean, they look
What are you
good.
gonna
though.
do?
Best hair plugs money
Dude,
can buy.
I mean, if you're rich, why wouldn't you? But like a lot of rich people just fuck up their whole face.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, Tom
Yeah.
didn't do all that. He just got dude. Just guys, just the hair is just like a whole different ballgame. Whatever. I'll shave my shit.
It sounds like you might.
Then I gotta get some tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would look hard on you. Some
Maybe,
neck
but
ones.
you gotta need a motorcycle.
Yep.
Yep.
Have to have a motorcycle.
Like,
Need a
especially-
motorcycle.
I've been watching a lot of Sons of Anarchy lately.
Have you?
I got that surround sound so I can hear the motorcycles.
I heard you got that surround sound.
Yeah, I'll get to that later. That's a later portion of the show.
Do you want to talk about this guy not wiping his ass?
Yeah, so on Reddit, like we always bring up relationship stories. This chick was saying that her boyfriend doesn't wipe his ass.
Well,
And-
doesn't use toilet.
Doesn't
paper.
use toilet paper, but like so to me,
I don't know what it was. He hand like is he
is he,
scooping in it with his fingers?
or is he like getting like a? But it's like not. He's not getting clean back here. Like his butthole is not clean after he shits.
Which we all like shit before and like oh, I have to go back in for a re-wipe every once in a
Yeah.
while. It gets itchy immediately.
Right, you gotta get.
How can you walk around with itch? Like having an itchy butt is like one of the worst
if
things
you
in
let
the world.
That shit there, that motherfucker got
That's
an
a
ass
rash.
That's a- yeah.
Absolutely.
Just
Get him
completely
some
uncomfortable.
Vaseline.
So like, what is it like this dude's deal? But like, people were like, she was like talking to someone on like the thing, and the chick was saying that her boyfriend also did the same thing and would leave butt crumbs in the bed. Right?
Yeah, 'cause he was picking his ass the whole time, and then
That's
fucking
fucking
because it's itchy,
Disgusting.
and then he
Yeah.
would just have fucking people get weird, man.
Yeah,
and
like
then,
dude, just
See-
wipe
and
your
then he would
ass,
just
dude.
have like fucking shit crumbs all over their bed, dude. If
he-
I
That's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
that is a deal breaker.
Absolutely.
Like, oh, you're just gonna have like how?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just look over like making the bed, and there's just shit crumbs, dingleberries. No thanks. Not on my
that's,
watch.
That's too much.
Yeah, now we
Nice
gotta
girl needs to wash her ass.
Yeah.
we're out here competing with aliens anymore. You know?
yeah,
I mean,
you
they're-
got to keep.
They
that
probably
ass
don't even
clean.
have buttholes.
They
Yeah.
don't even shit.
The aliens are probably looking at us like, look at these animals. Like, we got to take this planet over. This dude isn't even wiping his
Right,
ass.
unless he's
leaving,
like-
he's
unless
leaving
he-
ass crumbs everywhere.
Unless he wipes and he's just dingleberry heavy. You know what I
No,
mean?
He's
this
a lazy
isn't,
wiper.
This is an open discussion they have. He doesn't use toilet paper.
Yeah, no, that was the thing. Like, he just doesn't. So I don't know.
So what the fuck does he jump in a shower every time he shits?
This guy's a psychopath.
I mean, if he did,
obviously.
if he
Yeah, he
did,
wouldn't have
if he
ass
did that, he
crumbs,
wouldn't
yeah.
have fucking ass crumbs. Shit,
Yeah,
Got a
John-
point,
yeah,
you got a
what the
point.
just weird.
That's
well,
gross.
that's some
Well,
of the
she's
weird-
weirder for staying with him, and then
Yeah, how weird has that been?
you know,
Yeah, then you're going to blow them, and then you're smelling that.
Smelling that.
You get a little
poo.
bit of Duke on your chin.
She's gross.
She's just as gross as he is.
Yeah.
Right.
She might be grosser.
Yeah.
Right.
He don't have it on his
Oh,
chin.
I'm just saying.
Even if you didn't use toilet paper, and like you finally, and you live with someone, and be like, hey man, like you gotta. Wouldn't you be mortified if someone told you didn't like your
Wipe
hygiene?
No, like, dude, we know that you don't wipe your ass.
Yeah, you gotta wipe your ass.
You gotta change that.
Yeah.
It's
Something really weird happened to this dude when he was young.
Yeah,
and
he had a bad experience with toilet paper or something.
something
I mean,
else.
everybody gets a little
Maybe
shit
it
on
was-
their finger.
Maybe it was a baby. His mom wiped his ass too hard or something.
My
Dude.
bad, his uncle.
Oh,
That little. All right, we'll leave that go.
Yeah.
No, like, I mean,
Why, we can't make a
you,
joke?
you
no,
might.
we could talk about sexual assault if you want.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm good. I'm good.
No?
No.
No, but I mean, everybody pinches
That's why
off
I
a clean
breezed.
one
That's
every
why I
once in a while.
breezed through that N-bomb fucking segment too. I'm like,
Yeah.
Get me the fuck out of here! Why did I put this on the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying like, dude, you might pinch off a clean one. Like, I don't gotta wipe. You know, no, you gotta wipe, but you gotta like, oh, that ain't too bad. But then
I mean, there's
there's a couple that are like,
There's different levels.
you might need to jump in the shower after.
Right.
there's definitely shower shits out there, and sometimes you don't even know where the shit went; it just disappears.
If you got to think about this too,
There's all kinds of different turds.
if she's willing to deal with him not wiping his ass, just imagine what that is going on downstairs with
What the
her.
kids
Yeah.
is smelling
You know
like.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Their apartment
Yuck.
smells worse
If-
than the piss lady's house. I bet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because if she's like sitting there and she was like, it kind of bothers me and wipe his ass and it smells like poop and there's like turds in the bed, it kind of like irks me. Like thinking like if that just bothers
She's like,
you,
yeah, but I haven't douched since the '80s.
yeah, you know what I mean. She got a squirrel in her underpants. You know what I mean?
She got the fur underpants.
Right.
That's
Oh.
yuck.
Little Davy Crockett on her crotch.
Davy Crotchet.
Oh man.
That's disgusting.
Well, everybody, I think we're going to take a quick commercial break and be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Are you in the market right now for buying a house? Maybe in the market for selling a house? Have you heard about Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services? If you haven't, maybe you should check them out. They're located right here locally in Pittsburgh at 106 South 18th Street in Southside. A lot of people think that they only service the Southside, but that's not true. They handle all the Pittsburgh area, and they also handle property management too. So if you're looking for a good real estate company that's locally owned and locally ran, call Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services at 412-431-1718. That's 412-431-1718, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in a light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Oh, man, I don't know if you guys have ever felt like this, but I woke up this morning and my toilet's running. I can't get it to stop running. My water bill last month was double. I didn't know what to do. Thank goodness for Niscatch Plumbing. I called them, they were there right away and took care of the problem, and it didn't cost me hardly anything. They're registered master plumbers and fully insured. That's Niscatch Plumbing. Phone number 412-337-4047. 412-337-4047. Thank you, Niscatch Plumbing. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast, and welcome to What's Grinding Your Gears. Risotto, get it kicked off this week.
All right, so I got one from Mishka because he sent one in, and he was wants to be a part of the show, obviously. So I'll give him a little bit of love. He was saying, "Dude, I don't know why people think 'cause I'm Russian, I get used to winter." He's like, "This shit sucks, dude. I lived in Texas for a while." So that was his gear.
Yeah. You know what? It's funny because you're like, I can hear people saying it to him all the time.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you should be used to it. You're from Russia. He's like, dude, I did not like it there either.
Yeah.
And I could see that grinding Mishka's gear. He probably
like-
does. I mean, we've been.
He gets it all the
I
time.
mean, yeah, and it's not just us. It's probably there's probably
Randoms,
everybody.
yeah.
People he works
It's
with.
like
fucking-
it's like a thing you're gonna say to a Russian guy, no matter what.
Yeah.
like,
You should love this shit.
Yeah,
Right.
when you think Russia, you think vodka and cold and
Right.
Rocky Four.
Right.
That's pretty much it.
But-
I swear I
Yeah.
can't name one more thing.
Yeah.
The Bears on unicycles.
Chernobyl.
Yeah, communist.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, dudes. All I was talking about was
It was the
cold
cold,
weather.
and now you make now you're making fun of me.
Fun of country.
Who did I stand up?
Mother Russia.
Who did I stand up for the other day in the group text? And he got all mad. He sent
No, you stood up for him.
No, he sent in the commercial. Who was the George Mears song? Was in like a commercial
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah.
And what was the fuck? What was the
It was
commercial?
about cologne.
It was
Yeah,
It
George
smelled like
Mears.
cabbage.
It was
Yeah.
a cologne, but it smelled like a Russian dude, which smelled like cabbage. It,
Yeah.
was like a video
I was-
making fun of it.
And this is obviously like an old ass clip. I was like, oh, that's pretty funny, but pretty racist, or a little racist.
Yeah.
That was fucking. But I was obviously I was just
joking
joking
around.
around.
Yeah, Michigan
And-
got pissed.
Yeah,
up.
Macy was like, dude, seriously, you guys been fucking with me forever, and all of a sudden now it's racist to make fun of George Mears songs.
He's like, I've never heard Jack stick up for me.
All he do is talk about dicks.
That makes his brother Jake really uncomfortable.
Dude, that was the best when we rolled together a couple weeks ago, and Jake and Mishka walk in, and we just started hammering them with, you know what I mean?
Yeah, was that you that were like when Jake and Misha walked in, like, dude, which one of you's got the bigger dick?
Got uncomfortable real quick.
Yeah.
Jack was all stoned, so he didn't really say nothing. He just stood there and laughed at it.
Yeah, man, I don't say much when I'm high on the weed.
Just winning out money.
Collecting checks.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a
Snapping
funny
necks.
snapping necks, but whatever. You can't win them all. Sure. I'm just trying not to say fuck now because Coach Gene's all over me.
He's trying
He's
to
gonna make you run a lap.
Yeah, I
after
mean
the
Don
podcast.
McGee doing beer crawls in the
Yeah.
fucking
Run
in
the
the snow.
walk the steps.
Yeah.
So my gear grinder, like obviously we were talking about it. We did snow today, and we stopped at Kogo's at like 1:30. So I'm like, I'm gonna get like a piece of pizza or something. I fucking walk in there. Dude.
Kogo's has decent pizza too. Like
It's not.
it's not bad.
Terrible.
It's not great.
Yeah,
But it's not bad.
But at 1:30, and they got the breakfast pizza that was probably out there at like 5.
Right.
Like that shit looked dehydrated. It looked like astronaut
Dry.
pizza,
Dude.
It was like so dehydrated.
You went for
regular?
you went for the breakfast pizza?
No, it was the only thing in there, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a pepperoni roll. You know,
Yeah.
Johnny went with the cheeseburger.
Dude, I got the cheeseburger. Yeah, it was bad. You needed like ketchup, and I didn't
you
have
need
time
to
for all
moisten
that.
it up. Yeah, you
But
gotta
dude, I
moisten
looked. There
it
was
up.
one piece of pepperoni that looked like somebody wiped their ass with.
Oh, it was so old.
I'm
dude.
like, guys, it's lunchtime.
That's weird. They sell a lot of pizza there.
Dude, I like the pizza. If it's
this
fresh,
one
it ain't
was
bad.
not so.
Yeah.
This one was not. I mean, there was like.
I'll get
one
the 2
piece
for $3
missing.
sometimes.
Dude,
First
I went
of
for
all,
Public
yeah.
Works. Dude, she used to like go there twice a day to get pizza.
Dude, something's going on there. It's weird. I went in there to get
well, it's not
coffee.
Kogo's anymore.
It's Cohen.
Do you think Cohen's fucking trying to?
Yeah, he's a real prick. I don't know.
Do you think aliens are taking over there so they can fuck all the
They,
girls in
they
Greenfield?
fucked that breakfast pizza. I'll tell you that.
Dude, all I know is like, dude, it's lunchtime. Have like a fresh one out there.
Yeah.
Throw the old one out.
Like,
dude,
you could see that it's old, dude. It looks so sad. And who the fuck is buying breakfast pizza at any time of day? First of all,
Yeah, it's not like
that's disgusting.
it's not like Kogo's is taking a big hit from COVID where they can't fucking toss away a couple slices of breakfast
Right.
pizza.
Yeah, how much did that cost you, dude? You know what I mean? Like you're a huge corporation. They probably buy them by the truckload.
Well, that one chick that works here, the one, you know what I mean? She, like, said something to me the one time because she was like, don't be making too much of that. She was like, because that's overhead right there. I'm like, oh. That one, you know what I'm talking
she's
about.
a
Yeah.
she's a company girl.
Yeah,
Dude,
she's
I mean, who's ever in charge there, shout out to them. If you got Kogo's employees worrying about pizza overhead, you're doing a good job.
great
Yeah.
job.
Dude, yeah, I guess they're not allowed to, like, till all the old shit's gone, they ain't making any new shit.
Right.
Because I went in to get coffee, and it was like coffee morning time. Like, there's probably a bunch of people to buy it. Like, half of them were empty, and the other half were like, I'm like, this is old coffee, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm like, no way. I'll
Yeah,
drink
that's
it.
from
I
last
guess I'm
night.
drinking a Red Bull.
Yeah. Yeah, gas. I don't know. I don't know if it's COVID or what, but gas station coffee's been creeping me out a little bit lately. I was at Sheets the other day. I was like, I don't know about this, and I went and got like I think I got a 5-hour energy instead.
Dude, I
better
just
off,
I
dude.
like to drive through Dunkin'. Just give
Yeah.
me the hot coffee. You make it.
I'm
it-
usually Starbucks is
Yeah,
right next to
yeah.
my house, but like I was out in the country again. They got a Sheets. That's one
Yeah.
good thing about the country.
Yeah,
It's
Sheets
probably a
ain't
good
bad,
Sheets,
though.
too.
It is a good Sheets. That's one good thing about the country. I will give you country folk that. You have a Sheets.
Well, Sheets can be a bad Sheets depending on the neighborhood.
I mean, there's where? I mean,
In Rowville?
We eat at that Sheets all the time.
Not all the time.
Well, once
There's
a
some
month.
bad. There's some bad.
I go to that Sheets all the
No,
time.
you know
That's what's wrong with that Sheets?
No. I'm
By the
Let me
Levin
get-
Furniture?
No, not that one. That one's not bad. You know which one's bad? When I go to South, never mind. I hope these people don't listen. South Park
Fuck
Golf
'em.
Course on Lebanon Church Road. There's a Sheets there. It's a hellhole.
Yeah, that's a shit.
Thomas Jefferson, like right.
Yeah, they're right near the cemetery.
Okay. Yeah,
Curry
no,
Hollow. Curry Hollow.
that is a little ghetto of a Sheets, but I mean, I don't know. Seems all right to me.
But
You're just a little too bougie when it comes to your gas station.
Big time.
You eat lunch at Kogo's like every day in the summer.
I know.
Not after the pizza situation.
Dude,
today,
I
I'll
want them
tell
to
you
step their
that.
game up. Dude, another thing. Another gear grinder, dude. I went to shit in there, right? And the fucking lock wouldn't work, and I had to go.
yeah.
So, dude, they got like this like little cabinet that you can move. So I'm like, here's my only way. I gotta put
Barricade the door.
I had to barricade the door. They like buy me a couple seconds, and be like somebody's in here. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
right.
He came back in the truck. He's like, I had to barricade that motherfucker. I'm like, what are you talking
Nobody
about?
came in?
Fucking
No, I shit so quick. It was the quickest shit of my life.
It was on deck.
Barricade or no barricade, I didn't want no parts of
I
that.
could see that one chick walking in. What you doing in there, handsome?
She would like somebody that don't wipe her ass for sure.
Yeah.
She's leaving butt crumbs all over the sheets.
Don't these Kogo's chicks listen to this?
No, they know we're talking. Most of them are pretty cool. They know
We're gonna have to change our lunch spot.
No, they know which one we were talking. It's a former employee.
Zebra grinder.
Yeah, so I was all excited. I hit them bets this weekend, so I was like, all right, dude, I'm going to go out and get something for the house. So I got surround sound. I always wanted surround sound ever since I seen it at Costco. So I was like, all right, man, I got to get it. And they had, like, the thing where you could, like, play it and check it out. I'm like, this is fucking amazing. I can't believe I don't have one of these. So I won the bets, went down there, got it, hooked it all up. I was going to surprise my lady. So Addie's, like, not home. I get everything set up. It's, like, just like it says on the thing. It sounds fucking great. So she comes in, doesn't, like, notice it at first. And then, like, I turn it up a little bit, and she goes, oh, that's loud. Why is the TV so loud? I'm like, that's surround sound.
Yeah, it's not loud. You're just listening like
You're
not-
immersed in it.
Yeah, you're immersed in this sound that we're rich now.
Yeah.
This
You're
is
basically in a
this is what-
theater.
This
Yeah.
is what rich people hear.
Yeah. And it's like and it was motorcycles, and it was a Sons of Anarchy, and it was just sounded amazing. The floor was shaking with the subwoofer, and I just felt like I was there in Charming. And I'm like, dude, ain't this fucking awesome? She's like, I mean, I don't know. I really don't get it. It took me like 2 hours.
Wait, I was down Costco this weekend myself, and what did this run you?
This one was it was marked down $100, so it was $200. It was $300.
That ain't bad.
No, it comes with the sound bar, the subwoofer.
I
and
seen it.
two
It
speakers.
looked cool. So yeah, couldn't remember. The
Which
price.
other one was there? Was there? You're saying he bought the cheap one?
No,
What are you trying to say?
I couldn't remember how much it costs because I mean, if you spend $600 on some surround sound, maybe she could bitch a little bit.
Right, but $200 after
$200, that ain't nothing.
No, that's why I was like,
It's a parlay.
yeah, don't worry about it, you know. But like when she like wasn't like as excited about it as I was like,
You should have gave it to her for Valentine's Day.
that'd be the
No.
fucking best.
That's what you should have.
I'm getting her. I'll get her headphones. But dude,
Get her a snowblower.
yeah. Remember you said you wanted a rake? I got you one. So yeah, I grinded my gears a little bit.
So she wasn't into it.
She's not into it. She said it's too loud. I think she's coming around a little bit. But my initial reaction was like, I wanted to be like, I saved the day. Like, oh my god, this is great. I'm
Look
so
at her
glad you
viewing
liked it.
experience.
Yeah, this is total. I feel like I'm in a movie
Yeah,
theater.
who needs the movies now?
Right, but it was
Fuck
like
that.
I was like, man, my friends would appreciate this.
We should have watched the Super Bowl. You won all the money after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Next season, Tiger.
Next season, I'll have a little Super Bowl party.
You would have the. I mean, if you were rich, you wouldn't not buy anything. Anything would cross your mind, you would buy it.
Who me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm bad with that.
That's
why the good
Impulsive.
It's a bet runs to Costco and buys surround sound.
That's why the good Lord chose not to bless me with fortune.
Well, that's good.
Silver
You
spoons.
can't lose it back. Fucking football's over unless you start getting into college basketball or NBA.
Yeah, I'm
Or hockey.
staying away from
Hockey, that's a bitch to bet. For hockey,
This is. I got a grinder. It's not my grinder, but I do get grinder. But Andy, this is Andy Tenney's grinder.
Andy.
He brought it up a couple weeks ago, and I forgot about it last week. The fucking pins in dress shirts. When you buy a new dress shirt, which we probably all did a couple weeks
Yeah,
ago for the funeral, you go to open it up, and there's just like 75 pins in it at every turn, and they're the sharpest little bastards on earth. What is the point of that? I don't understand why.
You couldn't just tape that.
Something like some places have those little paper
Express
clips.
has those
I think
plastic
Express
ones.
has,
They're not that bad.
Yeah, but I mean
the little with
little
the small head on them and stuff.
Yeah, with the little the little pins. Dude, you get poked in the thumb with that bastard. That hurts like hell.
You miss one,
Yeah, and then next thing you know, you always drop one on the floor and you can't find it.
Right, I got kids. I'm looking for pins, dude. I feel like I'm diabetic because I'm pricking my fingers with it.
2021, we shouldn't be dealing with pins.
I got a quick update. I just got this. It says, why is there pins in dress shirts? The pins are there because industry sources say no better way has been found to keep new shirts folded crisply and neatly, and they get there by the grace of people like Michelle Anderson. I don't know what this is talking about, but and the people who emplace them, so they keep them so the folds stay crisp.
Dude, but my thing about that whole folding thing, that's a hell to iron.
Yeah, right. I don't want a perfectly folded shirt.
Right.
You know?
I wish I just had that.
Are hard to get
I wish I
out.
was just on a hanger.
Right.
Yeah, throw it in a bag. You have to get it. You have to iron it anyhow.
Dude,
So
that's all. Dude, that's like a
that's a tough iron.
That's a 20-minute iron job,
Yeah.
and I still
Yeah.
don't do that good of it. My
No.
shirt's all wet by the end.
I'm a good ironer too. Ironer also.
You used to work at Bravo with that starch.
Dude, it's crazy. Crazy the amount of ironing I had to do at a young age.
Made a better man out of you.
It did, yeah. But dude, if you went into Bravo with a wrinkled shirt, they would send you home. They weren't fucking
It's a
around.
classy joint.
Dude, it had to be 100% cotton, pinpoint shirt, and it was nuts. They were fucking hard to find. Fucking Bravo, selling chicken parmesan. Leave me the fuck alone. Bravo just catching some fucking scratch.
Dude.
For no reason.
It went from pin shirts to fuck
You know
bro.
the funny thing about you saying about Bravo is that that's where Johanna and Rosa went for Rosa's birthday.
Happy
On Friday.
birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Rosa. I'm glad you brought that up. She'd have never let me fucking live
Nicole.
that down, dude.
Happy birthday, Rose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
happy
they
birthday.
went
Ro-
out.
They could all sing, greed up, have a few Bellinis.
No, not Rosa. Rosa was the responsible one. I know Johanna came stumbling in the house around 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Well,
She
she owes you a couple.
She does.
That Dino shit, it was a long couple weeks.
Oh, dude, that was like 3 days. There were, there's 3 other days.
And
out
it was
of that.
all weekdays, too.
Oh yeah.
I was unaccounted for a long
Yeah.
time.
Check that.
Yeah.
Dude, you want to talk about these the
Yeah.
cumbrellas?
Yeah.
So,
gotta-
this is crazy.
Yeah.
In 1882, London prostitute Gerda Purtle invented elongated eyelashes, or cumbrellas, to block the semen from getting into working girls' eyes that are worn today for common fashion.
That's where fake eyelashes came from.
Yeah, there
So
wasn't no
this-
Visine back then.
1882, she got fake eyelashes to block the cum.
So I posted that
She's a
on
pioneer.
social media.
Did you?
So I posted it. Facebook jumps in immediately and said this has been fact checked.
Fact checked you.
It's
yeah.
not true. I dug deep. I dug deep.
Who's fact checking?
That's what I said. I dug deeper.
Wait, was it a person or actually Facebook?
It was actually Facebook that
Leave me alone,
They
nerds. I'm going for a laugh here.
They
That's what-
blocked the
the
post.
thing. So to see the post after that, you actually had to hit. But then I ended up finding out that there might have been some truth to that when I did a little bit more digging. But Facebook did just not want to acknowledge any of that. But they're like, why would you take that joke away? It's not like I'm trying to It's not.
You just took my joke away.
I did.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
You just Facebooked me.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. This is fucking. Well, this sucks. Cumbrella. We should have knew this was fake with cumbrellas. That should have been a red flag.
I was like, damn, dudes in the late 1800s were just like, give me your eyes. Man.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So why did they just just taking? They were just getting cummed on
Give
all
me
like that. It
your
was like an
eyes.
issue.
Yeah, why were they firing him off in the eye?
That seems a little, excessive.
Dude, they even used an old name, Gerda Purley or some shit. The fucking internet just tricks me all the time. And it's not like I'm just too lazy to do the research. If I read them, I'm like, yep, that seems right.
I thought that seemed pretty legit.
I thought-
So
tell
did
ya.
I until they jumped in and fucking put the kibosh.
What about
on.
this other one I have? About the drunk basket?
Let me hear it.
a drunk basket, and it's symbol used to carry people home from bars in the 1960s. It's just this dude got a giant wicker basket and his canon friend in the back, and he's fucking carrying him home.
We're gonna post.
Yeah, we'll
that.
put this up. He's carrying him home because he's all wound up. The guy's in the basket, and he got his fence fucking clinched, and he's yelling at everybody.
What happened
It
to
looks
like
like
the
the-
little red
it-
wagon?
It looks like the daytime. Like, dude, 1960. Like, dude, if this was around, Junior Shabba would have been carrying me around in his backpack. I would have
had
been
you
on
on
Carson
papoose.
on Carson Street
in a wicker basket.
in a wicker basket, just fucking terrorizing people.
But you got to be a solid friend to be like, all right, come on, dude, hop in the basket.
Well, so what they did, this the guy worked at the bar. He was like the bouncer, and he was all right, time to go, buddy. I mean, this guy in this picture looks like a shithouse cannon.
He almost looks like Jim Carrey.
Man, the elongated eyelashes really took the wind out of my sails there.
I'm sorry.
I thought Cumbrellas was so funny.
dude,
It is funny.
It's hilarious. And that's
It's
why
funny that somebody like wrote that joke and just got it out there because like
because now like we posted like we don't check any facts on this show.
no.
Why would we do that?
Yeah,
who
that
has
takes all
time
the
for
fun
that?
out of it. But like with Facebook, I was like, man, what the fuck, dude?
Yep, and then you just did it to me.
I know, I'm sorry, buddy, but we'll have to move on. still remain friends. We got the drunk basket to talk about. There's a lot of good laughs with that.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break and we'll do what we agreed we'll do.
All right, everybody, we'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're sitting down right now and you're listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, you probably want to order a pizza. And if you do, make sure you order from Capizzuto's Pizza, the official pizza that Greenfield's Finest podcast, located at 422 Greenfield Avenue, phone number 412-521-6570. Mention Greenfield's Finest podcast whenever you call. Me and my wife didn't know what to do. We had a gigantic tree in our backyard that we had to get cut down. I've never done anything like this before. Who was I supposed to call? Luckily, I found Greater Pitt Tree Service, a locally owned and operated company. They came out, got to work, and got it done in a safe manner, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Thank you so much, Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service. And they also do free work for World War II veterans. Please call 412-884-TREE. That's 412-884-TREE. If you're like me, I bet you have the same opinion. Are you sick and tired of smoking hot chicks and delicious chicken wings? Well, I know I am. So if you are too, make sure you stay away from bootleggers over in Oakland at 403 Semple Street. Because all it is delicious chicken wings, cheap drinks, and smoking hot bartenders. That's bootleggers at 403 Semple Street over in Oakland. Over and out. I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers. Fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? When we first started Greenfield's Finest podcast, people started asking us right away, like they wanted T-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, things like that, and we didn't know what to do. So we ended up getting a hold of Ink Division. Ink Division's a locally owned company ran by Jason Lott. Phone number 412-381-1104. Not only did Jason help us make all of our products and help ship them out, he helped come up with some of the designs too. If you're looking for anything, if you have a podcast, a music band, if you're a comedian, you got a wedding coming up or a bachelor party, you need any specialty T-shirts or any specialty merchandise made, please call Ink Division, 412-381-1104. And remember, tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest podcast. We're getting ready to wrap up the show with What Would Greenfield Do?
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
How long can you continue to text someone that you never met in person?
I would say until I can eventually. Are we talking about a chick or a dude? It would have to be
You
a
go
chick.
either or. I mean, a chick. I think this question is geared toward like the opposite sex.
Right.
Go ahead. Do you?
Yeah, I've texted long before, like trying to eventually, hopefully meet them. You know, I was an avid online dater.
That's what I mean. If you're an online dater, online dating conversations were the fucking worst things.
Yeah.
Hey. And it's just,
what are you up to today?
What-
Oh, nothing. Just chilling. Maybe going to the gym. Oh, cool. And then I'm lying to them because I'm in a 3/4 house. Like, oh yeah, it's getting ready to go to outpatient therapy because I'm a fucking lunatic. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I would easily 3 weeks sometimes. You know what I mean? Because you're just like shoot. You know
it
what
was
I mean?
just pointless conversation like with like 10 different chicks at once, and like I never really followed through too much with online dating because it was so fucking strange. And like girls want to meet up on like a Wednesday night. I'm like, dude, I can't do Wednesday night. Like I'm strictly like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday guy here.
Yeah, you want to see good old Uncle Jack out there. You don't
Yeah.
want to see Wednesday Jack.
Yeah, Wednesday Jack's no fun. You got to get up and go fucking paint in the morning back then. Fucking hated everybody.
Yeah.
But
You don't get that twinkle in your eye till around Thursday
yeah,
evening.
some light at the end of the tunnel. But like, there's people like in like business wise. Like, I talked to this one guy that does my jukebox like once or twice a week, and like we're like cool as fuck, but we never met each other. You know,
Just through text or over?
I mean, we talked
Right,
on the phone
right.
too, and like.
I have people like that. Like, dude, I do like talk to you through work. Do you have like a picture in your head of what they look like?
Yeah, and I think I'm totally off.
Right.
Well, I still haven't met this guy.
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
there's a guy that I talk to all the time, and I have like an idea what he looks like in my head, but I've never fucking met the guy.
Like
so
to
it
the
could be
point, he'll hit me up
completely
with like non-work related shit, just like bullshit.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
definitely.
And then like, but we never met. And like he'll talk about like, man, we need to grab lunch sometime. And like we both have a mutual friend, but like we never met. So that's a little strange.
What do you think about this? I know like one of my favorite shows on MTV or even period used to be Catfish.
The real world.
Yeah, Catfish. And you would literally have people who would go like years without meeting each other.
That's pathetic.
It is pathetic, but I'm saying like that's the funny part about it. Like I like seeing how pathetic someone is, and then like they show up and the dude's like, man, it's just like she's been telling me all the things like I've been wanting to hear, and like I know it comes out it's a fucking dude, and he's like, and the dude's like, what up, man? Like you still want to try to work this out?
Yeah, if someone's like looks like Naomi Campbell, and they're like, and this dude looks like fucking
Yeah,
just a regular normal turd.
looks like looks like
You should have went with Janet Jackson, more like Freddie Jackson.
Yeah, right.
but like
The people were so delusional online. They'll like
Yeah.
they'll do anything. Oh, dude, I bitch about social media all the time. I hate it so fucking much. It's so fucking weird. People are just so weird and do weird shit. Like how can you like have a full blown relationship with somebody without like I'm talking about like girls now at this
Yeah.
point without seeing them or like especially now without like a FaceTime. Like how are you getting tricked in 2021?
Right, and that was like the thing they would always say, like, "What? Oh, every time it's about to go down, like it falls through," and they just showed text and pictures, and I'm like, like you're looking at this dude, like, dude, that is not her. I'm telling you,
Full blown like real conversations and
Right.
shit too. Just-
talking about life, like
Yeah.
they know them.
Who was that? The one dude, Monte Teo? The dude from
Yeah.
Notre Dame? That
Monte
was like the
Teo.
most famous one, dude. He like, didn't she like fake her death or
She
something?
said she died of cancer and shit,
Yeah.
and he like had like a memorial and everything, and they found out
Yeah,
it
he's
was
like, dude, you
all
play-
bullshit.
You play for Notre Dame, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was like
I just
4 years
I thought like back then he's still in the league. I think he plays for the Saints. Or
yeah,
somebody.
he's still in the league. Yeah.
But I just like when I thought of it, I thought he was just gay. I was like, this dude's gay, and he made up having a girlfriend, so he didn't have to answer questions why he's not getting any pussy at Notre Dame. You know, if you're a star linebacker, you should be knocking
Right. Like
fucking
I'm
every-
super loyal to this girl I never
every
met.
redhead running around.
Yeah. Right.
Irish broads are ugly, man.
Jack, you're
Dude,
attacking your own kind. So
Listen, Irish people are ugly. Did you ever go to an Irish festival before?
no.
It ain't great.
No, I've never
Listen.
been invited.
Me and John seen this freaking ginger broad jogging today. Oh my god, she was hideous.
There's some all right ginger.
There, I
guys.
mean,
there
don't
was.
get me. I mean,
This one
there's
wasn't.
exceptions. Like, I'm Irish. I'm handsome. Like, I date an Irish
No,
girl. Like, there's.
this
But I'm
girl was
saying, like,
hideous.
if you, when me, DC ran into McKean down the Irish festival years ago, And the first thing he said, we were like, hey, it was just random. We weren't together. He's like, look at all these ugly ass motherfuckers. And like, I just looked around. I was like, holy hell. Don't get me wrong. It's an older crowd.
Right.
But I don't know. There's tough.
Fair skin, red hair. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. It worked out for me, so who am I to complain? All right, let's. This is kind of like, this is similar. Your fiance asked you to share an iMessage account with you to see all your texts. Do you call off the wedding? I mean, we have friends who, you guys always say, all kids and shit, and they have iPads, and like my one boy's like iPad is like synced to like his phone and her phone, so like the kids will, like, he said, like he'll go on and like there'll be like a video of me like in my shirt off in the flats, and like there's like his kids like watching it, you know what I mean? So he has every message like going to this iPad. I'm like, why do you do that?
Yeah, don't sync that
He was
shit.
like, I synced it and I don't know how to unsync it. Like, I don't even know how the fuck I did it. So his wife probably did it.
Yeah.
And like, but she has access to like all or I don't like, not even like, it has nothing to do with being a creep. Like, you don't need to be me and my
No.
friends' conversations and our group messages and shit like
yeah.
that.
If
Like,
Rosa saw the shit that we just sent each other like out of the blue, first of all, she'd be annoyed as fuck.
Right.
yeah.
Second of all, she'd be like, "What is wrong with you guys?"
That happened, but that happened to me. I remember I got Addie an iPad for Valentine's Day. I synced it all up, and then like she was the one that told me, like, dude, all your text messages keep popping up on here. You know what I mean? Nothing ever came by. I wasn't hiding nothing, but it was like,
Yeah. It's
you
just,
feel weird, like, you know what I mean? Because I don't ever say,
Yeah, you
let me
don't
see
want
your
that.
phone. She never says, let me see your phone. Like, I don't want to.
phone's pretty private.
Yeah.
And it's just,
Right.
like I said, not even like for creep purposes. It's just
It's
like,
just it's my. You know,
I got
it's me and
pictures of my
guys.
friends' dicks on there and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Dude, why does he keep
Yeah.
talking about dick?
Dude, John, I don't have a picture of your dick. You don't have a picture of mine.
Who is Jack talking about dick?
Mish, you send me a picture of your dick, buddy.
Fire one over, bees.
I'll fire one back at you.
Send the Wayne eater over. You the one
Bees are
chick-
circumcised.
Yeah,
Remember
he
when,
was
circumcised at,
when he was like
15.
13 years old?
Oh,
That's
he's
right.
15.
Shuley's the one.
Shuley
He-
got the
Yeah,
answer.
no.
the
I'm not-
aardvark.
Yeah, after like 2 months, dude, you got to keep it.
He's a razorback.
Yeah, there's just no need for your text messages to be on your iPad and shit. Keep it in your phone.
Why on some? But I mean, like it just happened. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technology.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
but I mean, like, yeah, it would be real annoying. You know what I mean? I mean,
I'm
especially.
sure dudes get majorly jammed up through that.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Yeah, I mean, like
Even a harmless text like from somebody like, "Oh my god, did you see whoever's ass last night?" And it's like, "Why? Do you look at her ass all the time?" Or you know, it's just it's a Pandora's box.
I knew you liked her.
Yeah, heartache. Yeah,
Shut up.
yeah, exactly. It's just you're gonna have a rough day.
Why does your mom keep texting you to borrow $50? I don't know. She has a problem. It's a poker machine. So is that
That's
all?
it. That's Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
That's our episode this week, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. Hopefully you hit the like button, subscribe. Please don't forget to leave a little thumbs up comment, or a little thumbs up will do. And we'll be back next week. And remember, Greenfield loves you. We're out.